NHL Best Snipe Moments. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ice, hockey lovers. Are you excited to witness some crazy sniping moments in NHL? I am sure you won't want to miss the snipers showcasing their skills, leaving goaltenders in awe and fans on the edge of their seats. In the NHL's history, there have been many sniping events. In this video, we will explore some of the jaw-dropping best snipes in NHL history. 1. Bobby Orr scored the game-winning goal in 1970 to win the Stanley Cup. Bobby Orr scored the game-winning goal for the Boston Bruins in the extra period of Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals, giving the Bruins their first championship in 29 years and giving them their first chance to defend their title. While in midair, Orr took the puck that was sent to him by Derek Sanderson and shot it past Glenn Hall, who was playing for the St. Louis Blues. 2. During the 1991 Stanley Cup Finals, Mario Lemieux scored a game-winning goal. In Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals, which was played against the Minnesota North Stars, Mario Lemieux scored what many consider to be the greatest goal in the history of the National Hockey League. He took up the puck in his zone, skated through the entire North Stars bunch, and snuck it past John Casey with a snipe. 3. On March 23, 1994, Wayne Gretzky scored his 802nd goal, which allowed him to pass Bobby Orr as the all-time leading scorer in the history of the National Hockey League, NHL. Gretzky received a feed from Marty McSorley and managed to sneak the puck by Kirk McLean, who was playing for the Vancouver Canucks. 4. In a game against the Phoenix Coyotes on January 16, 2006, Alex Ovechkin scored a goal that would go down as one of the best in NHL annals. Ovechkin grabbed the puck from his zone, and then maneuvered his way through the entire Coyotes team before sneaking it past the Coyotes goaltender Brian Boucher as he was falling to the ice. 5. The golden goal, scored by Sidney Crosby, in the overtime period of the 2010 Winter Olympics. It was Sidney Crosby who scored the game-winning goal, which ultimately led to Canada winning the gold medal. Crosby was able to sneak the puck past American goaltender Ryan Miller, much to the ire of the entire nation, after receiving the puck from Jarome Iginla, who had passed it on to Crosby. 6. A work by Peter Forsberg titled The Forsberg. Peter Forsberg's goal in the gold medal game at the 1994 Winter Olympics is widely considered to be one of the most famous shootout goals in the history of hockey. The goaltender from Canada, Corey Hirsch, was fooled by his deke-out move, which is now commonly referred to as the Forsberg. 7. The incredible shootout goal scored by Bobby Ryan on November 29, 2010. While playing against the Nashville Predators, Bobby Ryan scored an incredible goal in a shootout. He pretended to shoot the puck, then deked it between his knees, and managed to sneak it by Pekarin. 8. On November 3, 2006, Alexander Radulov scored a goal with a spinorama. Alexander Radulov stunned the crowd by scoring an incredible goal with a spinorama move during a game played against the Phoenix Coyotes. He collected the puck while it was near the blue line, turned around, and then managed to get it by Michael Telfist. 9. Goal was scored on the breakaway by Pavel Bure. Pavel Bure scored a goal for the Vancouver Canucks on a breakaway on May 3, 1994, while they were competing against the Dallas Stars in a game. This goal helped the Canucks progress to the Stanley Cup Finals. By quickly firing the puck past Andy Moog, Bure was able to score the game-winning goal. 10. In the 1999 Stanley Cup Finals, Brett Hull scored the goal known as no goal, which many people consider to be the most controversial goal in the history of the National Hockey League, NHL. In spite of the fact that Hull's foot was in the goal crease when he scored, the goal was allowed, and the Dallas Stars went on to win the championship. 11. Mike Modano scored a remarkable goal for the Dallas Stars against the Buffalo Sabres in Game 6 of the 1999 Stanley Cup Finals. The Dallas Stars needed to win this game in order to force a Game 7 against the Sabres. When the Stars goaltender Dominik Hasek made a save, Modano scored a quick goal to give the Stars a 2-1 lead. 12. An incredible goal was scored by Paul Kariya in Game 6 of the 2003 Stanley Cup Finals, despite the fact that he was playing with a concussion. The game was played against the New Jersey Devils, and Paul Kariya was the one who scored the incredible goal. Kariya evened the score by sneaking the puck past Martin Brodeur after getting the pass from Steve Ruchin, which allowed him to do so. 13. Martin St. Louis scored the game-winning goal for the Detroit Red Wings against the Calgary Flames in overtime during Game 6 of the 2004 Stanley Cup Finals, which forced the series to go to a decisive Game 7. In spite of Tampa Bay Lightning goaltender Mika Kiprusov's best efforts, St. Louis was able to sneak the puck past him and win the Stanley Cup. 14. Danny Heatley scored an incredible goal against the Buffalo Sabres in Game 2 of the 2007 Eastern Conference Finals. This goal, which has become popularly known as the Alfie Heatley goal, was scored by Danny Heatley against the Buffalo Sabres. Heatley scored the goal that tied the game after receiving the puck from Daniel Alfredsson, who then passed the puck behind Ryan Miller's goaltender. 15. The game-winning goal scored by Jonathan Toews in overtime in Game 5 of the 2010 Stanley Cup playoffs. After Jonathan Toews scored the game-winning goal for the Chicago Blackhawks in overtime, the Blackhawks were able to take a 3-2 lead in the series over the Philadelphia Flyers. Toews managed to sneak the ball under Michael Leighton's defense and score, bringing his team one step closer to clinching the championship. 16. In Game 6 of the 2010 Stanley Cup Finals, Patrick Kane scored the game-winning goal in overtime to give the Chicago Blackhawks their first championship in 49 years. The contest was against the Philadelphia Flyers. A party broke out in Chicago after Kane sniped the puck past Michael Leighton in goal. 17. Sidney Crosby's game-winning goal against the Detroit Red Wings in Game 7 of the 2009 Stanley Cup Finals gave the Pittsburgh Penguins their third championship in franchise history. The game was a winner-take-all matchup, and Crosby's goal gave the Pens the championship. Crosby was able to finish off the comeback by scoring a goal by sneaking the ball under Chris Osgood's defense. 18. Marian Gaborik scored the game-winning goal for the New York Rangers against the Los Angeles Kings in the third game of the 2014 Stanley Cup Finals. The goal came in the second overtime period of the game and gave the Rangers their first win of the series. Gaborik scored an unassisted goal for his team after sneaking the puck under Jonathan Quick's pads in the goal. 19. Jonathan Toews scored the game-winning goal for the Chicago Blackhawks in Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals in 2013. This goal allowed the Blackhawks to complete a comeback from a 3-1 series deficit. Toews shot the puck past Chicago Blackhawks goaltender Jimmy Howard, advancing the Chicago Blackhawks to the game for the conference final. 20. Joe Sakic scored the game-winning goal for the Colorado Avalanche in Game 7 of the 2001 Stanley Cup Finals against the New Jersey Devils. This goal gave the Colorado Avalanche their second championship in team history and ended the series in a winner-take-all scenario. In order to cement his place in history, Sakic managed to sneak the puck behind Martin Brodeur as he was in the net. 21. Jaromir Jagr scored the game-winning goal in the sixth and deciding game of the 1992 Stanley Cup Finals. The Pittsburgh Penguins won their second title in the franchise's history, thanks in large part to an incredible goal made by Jaromir Jagr in a game against the Chicago Blackhawks. The game was won by Jagr with a pinpoint shot that went through Ed Belfour's legs in the net. 22. Patrick Roy made a historic save on Pavel Bure in Game 7 of the 1993 Stanley Cup Finals against the Vancouver Canucks. This stop helped the Montreal Canadiens win their 24th championship in the team's history, which came against the Vancouver Canucks. Roy used his gloved hand to pluck the puck out of the air, which ultimately led to the team's success. 23. Martin Brodeur became the first goaltender in NHL history to score a postseason goal in a match against the Montreal Canadiens during Game 1 of the 1997 Stanley Cup playoffs. To secure the victory, Brodeur sniped the ball into an empty net from his own crease. 24. Goal by Alexei Kovalev in Game 4 of the 1994 Stanley Cup Finals. Alexei Kovalev scored a stunning goal against the Vancouver Canucks to help the New York Rangers win their first championship in 54 years. Kovalev put the game beyond doubt by sniping the puck past Kirk McLean in the goal. 25. In a winner-take-all game against the Detroit Red Wings during the 1995 Stanley Cup Finals, Claude Lemieux scored the game-winning goal to earn the New Jersey Devils their first championship in team history. To compound the surprise, Lemieux sniped the puck past Mike Vernon in net. 27. Wayne Gretzky's goal in Game 7 of the 1993 Western Conference Finals. Wayne Gretzky scored the game-winning goal to advance the Los Angeles Kings to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in the history of the team against the Toronto Maple Leafs. To complete the comeback, Gretzky sniped the ball past Felix Potvin in goal. 28. Against the St. Louis Blues, Steve Yzerman scored the game-winning goal in double overtime to advance the Detroit Red Wings to the conference finals in Game 7 of the 1996 Western Conference semifinals. To end the 3-1 series deficit, Yzerman snuffed the ball past John Casey in the goal. 29. Goal by Alexander Ovechkin in Game 2 of the 2018 Stanley Cup Finals. Alexander Ovechkin scored a goal in a game against the Vegas Golden Knights that helped set the tone for the Washington Capitals championship run. To give his team the lead and start a party in the Capitol, Ovechkin sniped the puck past Marc-Andre Fleury. 30. In a game against the Ottawa Senators, Cam Ward made a crucial save on Daniel Alfredsson to help the Carolina Hurricanes advance to the Stanley Cup Finals for the second time in team history. This occurred in Game 7 of the 2006 Eastern Conference Finals. To maintain the advantage, Ward sniped the puck out of the air with his glove hand. 31. Goal by Doug Gilmour in Game 1 of the 1993 Norris Division semifinals. Doug Gilmour scored a goal against the Detroit Red Wings that is frequently cited as one of the greatest in NHL history. During an amazing burst up the ice, Gilmour sniped the puck past goalie Tim Cheveldae after avoiding multiple defenders. 32. The Colorado Avalanche won their second championship in team history thanks to a goal by Ray Bourque in Game 3 of the 2001 Stanley Cup playoffs against the New Jersey Devils. On a power play, Bourque sniped the puck past Martin Brodeur to give his team the lead and seal the victory. 33. Mike Modano's game-winning goal in Game 5 of the 1999 Stanley Cup Finals helped the Dallas Stars capture their first championship in team history. The goal came against the Buffalo Sabres in triple overtime. After a grueling struggle, Modano smacked the puck past Dominik Hasek in the goal to seal the victory. Hope you enjoyed these NHL sniping moments. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. To see more videos, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.